Guys, I'm finna show you guys why Toshiba was ready to partner with us, man. This is a 2014 sci-fi series movie called uh, Continuum. This is a Halo commercial, and as you see right there in the description, it says right there at the bottom in parentheses it says, and it's a concept in a science fiction movie, not real. What I'm about to show you guys today is real.
Peace of mind. It comes from knowing that your people are watching out for you, like your family doctor, your therapist, your personal trainer, your nutritionist, your physiotherapist, your entire health and well-being team. But who can afford all that specialized care? You can. Meet Helo, your health and lifestyle oracle. Real-time medical monitoring and disease prevention, now within reach. This is what peace of mind looks like. Peace of mind. It comes from knowing that your people are watching out for you, like your family doctor, your therapist, your personal trainer, your nutritionist, your physiotherapist, an entire health and well-being team. But who can afford all those specialized care and tips? You can. Meet Helo, the first health and lifestyle oracle, a real-time health monitoring device with disease prediction. This is what peace of mind looks like.
Hi everyone, my name is Mike Rivera and I'm so excited to introduce to you the Helo. The Helo is the most revolutionary product to hit the world not only in the last decade but possibly in the last century. It stands for Health and Lifestyle Oracle. Now it's the most advanced wearable device on the planet. You cannot find this device in the stores. It has just been released by World. Now, unlike other wearable devices, this device can do a whole lot more. For instance, never been seen before is blood pressure. See, when you go to the hospital or your doctor's office, you have to put a blood pressure cuff around your arm or your wrist, right? Or if you have one of those devices at home. Unfortunately, it cannot do continuous monitoring. Today, we have that device called the Helo. Now, we also can do heart rate monitoring, EKG, by simply putting your finger on this device. Here's the device right here. I have it on right now. By simply putting my finger on this device, I can actually do an EKG. Now, it also checks your breath rate. It can tell you how you're feeling, your emotions, your fatigue, your calories, your steps. It can do remote monitoring. We'll talk about that more in something called Guardian SOS. In the future, very, very near future, we're going to activate the oxygen in the blood count. We can do temperature in the blood, and we can tell how your sleep quality is. Okay, that's amazing. Now, in future models, this is going to revolutionize so many people's lives again when we introduce blood sugar. Imagine being able to monitor your blood glucose without having to stick your finger. We can also check alcohol levels. How is that important? Well, imagine you're out there having fun. Now you can check whether or not you should drive, right? You can save people's lives that way. And of course, something new called the mosquito shield. Now we all hear this all over the world, right? The Zika, Zika, Zika. Imagine if you can press a button and all of a sudden all the mosquitoes, it protects you, puts a shield around your body so that the mosquitoes don't go near you. How valuable is that to you? Now, why is it so important to monitor our vital signs? Guys, the World Health Organization statistics show that the 10 leading causes of death in the world in 2012 were heart disease, strokes. See, do you know anyone that has had a heart attack or a stroke? If you do, how valuable would this device have been to them if by just simply putting it on their wrist, it could check their vital signs every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes, and record data, and even send an emergency alert letting them know that their blood pressure is too high. They could have potentially prevented that heart attack or stroke from happening by simply knowing what their important vital signs were, right? It's crucial. Now, we also have something called stones. These are, we have a hypoallergenic silicone band, first of all, for those who are concerned about allergies around their skin. It's hypoallergenic. And then we have Himalayan salt plates and titanium states made of 99.99% pure germanium stones. So why is that important? I'm going to share with you right now. The germanium stone is a naturally occurring semiconductor. So when it touches your skin, what it does is it actually increases circulation in your blood. Here's something, a thermal imaging test. The first image that you see at the top right is the Helo, no Helo, and you can see normal blood circulation. After putting in one of the stones onto the wristband, 10 minutes after, you can see the circulation already increased by 20%. And then by adding a third germanium plate on there, 13 minutes after, there's an 85% increase in blood circulation. Think about how many people have diabetes or neuropathy that can benefit from this technology. Along with that, we have Himalayan salt plates. Why do we need that? Each and every one of us today needs this because all around us are things like electronic devices, microwaves, smartphones, computers, and they all emit something called positive ions, which are actually bad for our body. What Himalayan salt actually does is it releases negative ions, balancing out those positive ions, making us feel better, more relaxed. That's why if you've ever been on the beach before and after a storm and a shower, you feel so refreshed, that's because lightning actually emits negative ions. And so it balances out the positive ions in our body, and that's why we feel so refreshed. And so that's why these Himalayan salt plates and the geranium stones are so valuable. You can see I'm so excited about this product because it's revolutionary. Along with that, the device you can monitor your loved ones remotely. So through your smartphone, if you have your father, your grandfather, your mother, someone that you love, you can monitor their vital signs remotely from your smartphone if they give you guardian access. They might be in a different country, and you can imagine that. You have a loved one in a different country, and you can monitor their health. That's like the stuff that we see only in the movies, right? So it's revolutionary. If someone is monitoring you, you can pick and choose what you want them to see. Okay, so you still can keep your privacy, but it's remarkable, right? Not only can you monitor loved ones, but we have a panic button. This is, guys, I don't know anyone who wouldn't want this for their family members, because now by pushing that little button that you see on the side here in the picture, it will send an SOS alert to your guardians, letting them know that you're in trouble, and at the same time giving them your GPS locations, opening up a map, and giving them easy access to find you. Now, why is that so important? Because here's some statistics I really don't like to share, but it's important for us to know. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, here's a website. According to the FBI, in 2015, there were 460,699 NCIC entries for missing children. That's National Crime Information Center. That's scary. Imagine having the ability to put this wrist device on your child, and they can just simply push that button 2 times, and now you are notified exactly that they're in trouble, number one, and then number 2, exactly where they're at so you can find them. Now, here's another statistic here. The National Sexual Violence Resource Center shows there's a publication on sexual violence in the U.S. 1 in 5 women and 1 in 71 men will be raped at some point in their lives. Again, do you have a teenage child? Do you have your wife, your husband, whoever it is, your loved one? Guys, that's a scary statistic. 1 in 5 women. That's just something I just can't comprehend, right? This is why this device is so important. And then the AARP, according to the AARP, nearly 90% of seniors want to stay in their own home as they age. I mean, it's common sense, right? We age, we want to have independence still, but how important would it be that if they're in trouble, they can simply push that button and help is on their way, right? Loved ones. So again, it's crucial. I think that there's no comparison out there in the market to this device. I mean, you can look at the Apples and the Samsungs and the Fitbits out there. They all can do heart rate and steps, but nothing like the Helo. They can't do an EKG. They can't do blood pressure. They can't tell you whether or not your loved ones are feeling ill. They can't find your child, right, if they're in trouble, right? So I look at the price point, guys, $349 for the Helo. What's next? I don't know. What else could they put in this device? It's literally limitless, the technology that we have today. Now, this device cannot be found in stores. It's only purchased directly from a World Associates website. So whoever introduced you to this video, get back to their website and make that purchase, and better yet, become an associate with World. So I'm going to share with you right now a quick demo on my smartphone of how this device actually works. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, friends, I'm so excited to share with you the Helo app. You can download this app on your Google Store or Apple Store. Let's open the app. You can see here my data that's been displayed already. Every 30 minutes, the Helo is checking my blood pressure, my heart rate, my breath rate, my mood, my fatigue. If I click the menu, you can see here at the bottom left, health plan. And that's where you can set the Helo to monitor your vital signs every 30 minutes, 45 minutes, all the way up to every 2 hours. I leave mine at 30 minutes. Under my report, I love this feature. When I go visit my doctor, I can show my doctor my heart rate over the last week, over the last month, as well as if he wants to see what it's been like throughout the day. I can do the same thing with my blood pressure, show him what my blood pressure had for the week, for the day, as well as a list that's been running. I can look at my mood and my fatigue. I can take a look at the steps that I've taken today. All that data is under my report. Then what's great is we're going to have the We Care function and the Guardian SOS function, and we'll talk about that, or you've seen that probably in the presentation already. That's where we can monitor other individuals that we love, as well as see the functions of the Guardian SOS feature, which has not been activated just as of yet when I cut this video. Now, let's go ahead and show you the quick measurements. This is such an easy app to use. If I click on the bottom left heart, then in 40 seconds, I'll have a measurement of my heart rate. If I click the middle button, then I'm going to be getting a blood pressure. In 40 seconds, I'll have my blood pressure. And let's go ahead and do that. So I'll show you, I'll fast forward it. And 3, 2, 1. There's my blood pressure, 142/80. I can repeat or hit done. Then what's really cool about this device is if I hit the bottom right button and put my finger over the device like you see in the picture here, I can do an EKG. Now it's going to take about 30, 40 seconds for it to get a really good reading. So you just leave your finger on there and we'll wait. While we're waiting, let me share with you guys at the top right of the screen, you can see 91%. That's the battery life. It charges very quickly in just a matter of a couple of hours. And once it's fully charged, it lasts for 3 days. Yeah, you heard me right. 3 days. So it's incredible. Really don't have to charge it very often. So you always keep it on you. Now, we're reaching close. I wanted to keep this on here just so you can see. And there it is. Really good reading of my EKG. And for those of you in the medical field, you can see there I've got a little depressed Q wave, and that's just because I actually had a heart attack last year and I have a stent in place. And so I've got some heart issues, and that's why the Helo is so valuable to me. All right. And now you can see it says normal, so I can stop now. If I wanted to record, I'll go through the whole process. But I'm just going to go ahead and, for time's sake, I'm going to stop this right now. So there you go. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the power of the Helo. In the future, we're going to have the ability to do, blood glucose monitoring, mosquito shield, and again, I love the ability to track my loved ones here as well and their measurements. And we'll have more measurements on here just like you saw in the presentation, with oxygen saturation, via blood temperature, and even glucose monitoring in the future. So it's awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Helo.
Welcome to World, an innovation and technology company. World is the first company to use Toshiba's app-like high-performance processor in its newly released product, Helo. The Helo is the world's most advanced real-time health monitoring device that monitors blood pressure, heart rate, breath rate, steps, calories, mood, energy, and can even perform an EKG. In connection with the Helo app, the Helo has a remote monitoring function, so you can monitor your loved ones and your loved ones can monitor you. Along with the ability to monitor your health, the Helo also has an incredible safety feature called the panic button. When you or your loved ones press the panic button twice, the device sends an alert to Guardians via SMS and email. The Guardians will be notified exactly when the panic button was pressed, and they also receive the last known GPS coordinates via Google Maps. This feature can be a lifesaver and is a must-have for your children, your spouse, parents, or your grandparents. The Helo also comes with mineral and magnetic therapy. Himalayan salt stones and germanium stones are attached to the hypoallergenic band. These stones can increase blood circulation, raise oxygen levels, remove harmful toxins, relieve joint and muscle pain, and promote a better quality of sleep. As you can see, the features and benefits of the Helo are mind-blowing. But what's even better is that the value of the Helo can actually appreciate the longer you have it. Because the technology is so advanced, each time a new feature is added to the Helo, the firmware in the device and the software in the app updates, adding the new features. For instance, World is in the process of adding more features to the Helo, like oxygen level monitoring, blood temperature monitoring, and the ability to check the alcohol level in your blood so you can check if you're okay to drive. The future update will even have a mosquito shield feature that will keep those blood-sucking pests far away from you. So as you can see, the Helo is more than just your ordinary wrist device. It's truly an investment in the health and well-being for you and your loved ones. So how much does the Helo cost? Most wrist devices on the market can only do a quarter of what the Helo can do, and are priced from $250 to over $500. World understands that the Helo can be priced well over $500 with all its features, but instead, World has decided to make it affordable for the masses and release the Helo for only $320 for one device. Or buy 4 Helos and you get one absolutely free. That's 5 Helos for the price of 4. But wait, before you buy your Helos, let's learn more about World and one more amazing benefit World has in store for you. World is a publicly traded company on NASDAQ. Its stock symbol is WRMT, and it's a company that's truly taking the world by storm. In 5 years, World has already created a community of over 700,000 customers worldwide and is ranked the fastest growing technology company in its sector, with 15 offices around the globe and its ability to ship its products to over 195 countries. World is positioned to the next multi-billion company. The vision behind World is the CEO and founder, Mr. Fabio Galti. Mr. Galti has been leading technology since 1994. He founded the second largest internet service provider in Italy. In 2002, he introduced one of the first touchscreen LCD PCs, and in 2005, he was one of the first to develop VoIP solutions for residential use. In the last 5 years, he has turned World and his space technologies into a $157 million company. And with the introduction of the Helo, the sky's the limit. But what has truly helped World become successful are its customers. World lets their loyal and satisfied customers spread the word, and in exchange, they share their profits with their customers. Yes, you heard that correctly. World is a publicly traded company that shares their profits with their customers through World's amazing customer referral program. The program is not only simple and lucrative, it's 100% absolutely free to join. Everyone knows that referral marketing is the most effective way to grow a business. Referred customers are 3 times more likely to buy, and that's why World has put together a powerful customer referral program to promote its amazing products. Every customer that purchases a product from World automatically becomes a World member and receives a free personal website. When you purchase a World product, the system will ask you to register a username. This username is used to create your free personalized web link. When you share this personal web link with others, World will pay you 10% of the sale. For example, if a customer you refer purchases a Helo for $320, you will make a $32 referral commission, and there is no cap as to how many customers you can refer. It gets even better because as a loyal customer, World will pay you when your customers refer other customers. That's right, World will pay you referral commissions when your customers refer other customers. For example, if Tom and Sarah become your personal customers and each of them referred 2 customers, you would make commission from those sales. And when those customers refer other customers, you will make commissions from those sales. The bigger your network of referring customers becomes, the more money you can make. Here is a chart that demonstrates your income potential if your network just grew by the power of 2. The power of 2 is simply 2 customers getting 2 customers, getting 2 customers, etc. Imagine, in 12 months, you could earn over $80,000 in extra income. And if the power of 2 continued through 18 months, your income would be over $1 million. You might be asking yourself, is this real? Absolutely. Through the power of social media, sharing your personal web link is super easy. You can reach people from the US to Europe, even Asia, simply posting a photo, a product review, or a personal story about your experience and adding a personal web link. The earning potential that World provides its customers is limitless. As a matter of fact, World already has a documented handful of members making $2 to $4.8 million a year and earning life-changing income across the globe. And the best part is that it's completely free to join. Simply become a World customer by purchasing a World product and start sharing your personal web link to everyone. The great Warren Buffett says that whatever you like to do, make it a hobby, and whatever the world likes to do, make it a business. World understands that the era for wearable technology is here and now, and this is your chance to take part in this explosion. Last but not least, World and its leaders are here to help you succeed. We've put together all the tools and strategies you need to help you find your customers and make more money. The decision is easy. Become a World customer, and with the help of our marketing tools, you can turn 5 minutes a day into a lifetime of time freedom. Thank you for taking the time to view this entire video, and we look forward to helping you achieve better health,